Very good morning to you. So, you want to become a writer, a blogger, a content writer. You see, a good writing is like a good song. Now, what are the constituents of a good song? Of course, the most important thing of a good song is the lyrics. Similarly, for a good writing, the foremost thing is the script, the content which you are producing. So, in the 10 episodes of how to become a good content writer, this is the first episode. I'm going to tell you about how to uh, get a good script. Well, like a good lyrics, you need something very good to be part of your script. And how to get a good script? You see, while you're writing, the one thing you have to consider is that a content writing or a writing per se is different than your spoken language. For that matter, if you are talking about English writing, the written language is totally different from the spoken language. So the slangs or the phrases or the lingo which you are using for your spoken language are strictly no for your writing. So these days I tend to see a lot of people using the kind of slangs which are better suited for the spoken language. So you have to consider that writing is a serious business and it has to be done very seriously, and there is no scope for a casual approach. And secondly, to write good, you have to read good. Yes, you heard me right. If you want to write good, you have to read the good literature. And when I say good literature, I don't mean the popular novellas or the fiction. I'm talking about the classics. I'm talking about the Shakespeare. So you need to read the classic authors like Shakespeare, Charles Dickens. Uh, well, like that, there is no dearth of classic literature, and from wherever and whatever you lay your hands, well, keep on doing and keep on reading. Secondly, the most important thing is whatever you write, you should start writing simple, because when we talk about English language, for a particular word, there are at least 100 more words. They may sound similar, but they have the different usage. So you need to select the word. But since you are a beginner, well, you may not be aware of that, so it will come gradually. Don't try to jump on fancy words, because that will spoil your language. So the idea is to write simple English, and you need to use simple words. Secondly, whatever you are writing has to be grammatically perfect. And since you are writing simple, you are using simple, popular, and everyday words in your writing, you are less prone to do mistakes. Now, so we have two things. The first thing, that we have to read good literature in order to write good language. Secondly, we have to be simple in our expression. And the thirdly, we have to be grammatically correct. And the fourth most important thing, these days, what I see, 99% of writers, they're actually not writers. They are only copy copy and pasters. They read somewhere, they copy it and they paste it. Well, if you want to become a writer or a content writer or a blogger, well, that is the last thing you should do. It doesn't matter how bad you write, how grammatically incorrect you write. For a beginning, everything is fine. Because once you go on that journey of being a writer, you're prone to do many mistakes. And you learn through your mistakes, and there will be a time when you'll know what is correct and what is incorrect. So try to reach to the correct way of writing through your own experience rather than copying and pasting. So, for a content writer, so far we have reached these conclusions. You have to be simple, you have to be grammatically correct, and you have to read good literature, and you need to avoid copy and paste. So that's it for today, guys. In the next episode, I'll tell you about more such tools. Thank you very much and take a good care of yours. Bye bye.